Hello everybody. I'm going to be teaching you about relics and how relics work in Warframe and how you should go on your days of using them. And mostly it's recommended to play with more of a group than just by yourself, because more of a group you might have one of the higher people who are mostly going to be um, getting their high relics and farming them. And it's better to go with a group. But if you want to check out your relics and see if you have them, one of the missions you should have completed is the one where you get the Void Relics module, which you need to check on your relics and to upgrade them to a different tier like this, like the Lith. This is the Meso, this is the Neo, and this is the Axii. With all these different types of relics, there is different types of rewards you get. So with this one, there's no formal, but you get some blueprints, some really nice ones. And with these, you see you get a bunch more blueprints, and you do get a formal blueprint, which most people grind for, because forma is really useful. This one does not give you forma, but it does give you a nice lot of blueprints. Fuck. This one does also give you a forma, which has more of a chance to give you the forma instead of just giving you the one. Instead of giving you the thing on the top than others. But the one on the lowest is the worst, the hardest to get. On here, on the Lith is the one you'll get. This is the one I upgraded to tier 1. This is the one that's normal, that isn't upgraded. This one is the another Lith, but as you can see, since the name has changed, Lith V4, they have different things. So this one also gives the formal blueprint, but as you can see, it's lower tier, so it's kind of harder to get. With this next one, you get the Tigris, like a very rare chance to get Tigris or Tyrant, I don't know, whatever you want to say, but you also get Formal, which is a really rare chance to get Tigris, which is a really rare thing you can get from the relics. And to use these relics, you need to complete missions that you do in the navigation, which hopefully you know how to use now. But it's better to do matchmaking public when you're doing these. If you press R1 on the console PS4, you can go all the way to the void fissures. It's better to say fissures instead of trying to pronounce it. And as you can see under the name, it's pretty good. So if you look under the place and the mission that it's taking, you can see that sometimes it will say locked near it and the level. It will also say the types of fissures that you can use, which are different every time, and they rotate in and out. As you can see, there's a timer on the bottom as well. We're gonna go for this Earth one since haven't went to the any of the other ones because they're all locked for me, except for Earth. So we're gonna go ahead and use a Lith and join with the squad and hopefully get some good loot. So as you can see on the left under your mini map, it shows you how many reactants you need to use to get, and they'll look like that when you pick them up. It does show you where they are, and since we're speedrunning with these guys, I'm gonna get a bunch of it. So it's really easy if you do it with a bunch of other people, and especially speedrunning it, just to make it easier on everyone. So you'll just pick them up. They'll automatically pick up if you're near them, and you need to collect 10 of them, like I do, to actually use the reactant, to actually unlock the relic, and use it and get the reward, which you have a chance of only using one reward if you're by yourself, and you have a chance of using someone else's relic's reward if you wanted to. So if you were with a really high level like I was, you might get some really good loot. And luckily here, he told us to stay after the mission was finished, once we killed all the enemies, which I didn't kill any. I was no help because, they're really OP. But at the end, when we were about to evacuate, he told us to stay because he had a thing happen, which have never happened to me, and he told us to wait and do something, but I'll skip to that. So right here, I'm just pointing at the thing in case you want to know where those are. He told us to get off of it because as you can see, the female Lotus is telling us to get out of there and to not fight the person, and we have to fight them, and they're like, thank you for doing it. But I'll skip to the end. But we have to fight these things. I don't know what they are. I've never seen them. But we have to fight them. So I'll skip. Yeah, these guys right here, the Leaker. We have to fight them. As you can see, enemy. Lotus says to evacuate, but instead we fight them. And the guys with the most things are the ones that are doing the most damage. And as you can see, I start doing damage as well. And as you can see, we kill them. I've never killed one of those. And then you see the name changed as well. So I've never seen one. Friend bleeds out here, and then I also die because of electricity. So try to book it out. I die. And then my friend reses me. And we leave, and I'll show you the rewards that I got. So we're waiting for him to come back here and get over here and finish the mission before the timer runs out. And as you can see, when you finish a mission, you get to choose out of anything. So yeah, the guy who was powerful told us that the Tigris Prime Blueprint is really good, and it's something we should keep and maybe sell if you can't make it, because you got to be a Mastery 13 to make it. And since I'm not that high of a level yet, and I'm only Mastery 4, it's good. But as you can see, this is how you open a relic, void relic, any type. It'll do the same, and how you use it. And if you guys thought this video was informational and pretty good, consider subscribing, maybe leaving a like, and tell me a comment of how shit or good this video was. But if you like the video, kudos to you. But thanks for watching, guys.